And away we go! No, what? How did that happen? Hi everybody, Waxfraud here, and welcome back to another episode of the Hardcore Let's Play series. Today we are transforming an ancient city. The goal is to get a lot of villagers down there, get them working, and make that place feel as lively as possible. First, I do want to show you guys that skulk farm we made the last episode. Thank you for watching, by the way. Get a little bit of XP on our way down. We built a floating starter house right here that actually covers up the bubble column that takes us down all the way over to bedrock. Let's float on down over here. We have a hallway that takes us all the way over to the laboratory where all the skeletons fall and turn all of the stone into skulk. Come on over here to the throne where we can gather all of our stone in this generator right here. And I know we could probably use a beacon to make it more efficient, but we haven't got a beacon down here just quite yet. But we have a nice place to sit down here in AFK. The skeleton spawner is actually right above us and it sends everybody over right here. Sometimes they actually have feather falling, so we have to swipe at them. But if you have a Silk Touch Hoe, you can acquire all of the skulk that you could possibly need and then just replace it up with the stone here. I love watching it turn into skulk. And this actually turned into a little bit of a bone meal farm. If we put the skulk away, let's head down the ladder real quick and go under. We have a bunch of bones. And more arrows, too. I kind of want to see what all the arrow types are like. I think I'm going to dedicate an episode later in this series to an arrow shop. Let's hop in the minecart all the way back to the bubble column. And head back up to sea level where it's nighttime. Let's go back in and take a nap. Wake up in the morning feeling good and wasting rockets, looking at the sun. This is going to be a good day. I do want to show you guys the progress, actually, on the auto-sorting system. I had mentioned recently that we are going to move it about 200 blocks to the east. Rocket on over instead of using the mine carts. That's a little dangerous, but we're going to remove this beacon right here. We have a giant tunnel that we had excavated on stream. By the way, it is twitch.tv/waxfraud. Feel free to join anytime. We do stream every single day. But if we go over here, there is a brand new cave that we had reached, and this is actually right under Rainbow Mountain. This thing is huge, and it actually saves me a lot of time from excavation. I can hear creepers falling. This is not good. But yeah, this thing is enormous. There are creepers everywhere, so I definitely need to be careful. Let's probably not push our luck. We could actually spend a little bit of time torching some of this place up. That way, next time we come back, we don't have to worry too much about creepers. Oh, hey, there's a basalt right there. I don't want to push our luck. There's skeletons closing in on me, so... Oh, yep, exactly. Let's get back up here. But anyways, this is going to be the new location of the auto-sorting system. Now, let's head through the tunnel. We're going to go back to that ancient city. We're going to have to make a villager breeder, so let's grab a couple of beds. We're going to need... Actually, I have some grass with me. Let's grab some carrots. Get a few villagers to toss these guys around. Let's grab a few composters, and I think the villagers are pretty much ready to go. Let's go pick 2 chosen ones to get our village started in the ancient city. Just wasting rockets by accident, and as you can see, there is a small amount of decoration that has taken place. We're slowly but surely getting this place put together. As time goes on, you'll notice this place start to look a little bit more exquisite. I have a boat right here I'll grab. This one can't fit me on it. I think, oh, that one can't either. I know we have Clarique back here talking to a librarian, and he's already a master trader, so we're not going to take you, but we are going to take this librarian, and we're going to turn him into a farmer. Sir, you're coming with me, get in the boat. Thank you very much. I'm going to move you very slowly over this way. You're going to hop in the boat right there. Thank you. Let's go inch this way a little bit. After a little bit of struggle, we finally made it. Okay, let's go. Now we can zoom all the way down the hallway. Let's take this guy out. We're going to have to push him through. Wait, oh, you know what I should have done is actually grabbed a couple of fence gates because he's going to want to leave. Get back on the boat, dude. All right, you stay there just 1 second. Coming back with guy number 2, and we're stopping right there. We can put some fences right here so that the villagers have 0 way of getting across. But I will take out your boat here, and you guys are now stuck. The quarters have gotten a little bit closer. I'm gonna actually have to probably push these guys through. The other guy, I think, walked in when I was turned around, but this guy looks like he wants to just be pushed into the nether portal. Get in there, buddy. You're almost there, and he's in. Let's see. I hope they're not open. No. Well, this is not where I really wanted them to go. Let's hopefully don't fall down here. One of them is already stuck right here. Are you going to get in there too? Don't do this. Don't do this to me. In a matter of 10 seconds, one of these guys is stuck, and one of them is just hanging out on the house. Let's take this down here. You guys can get down. I'm going to take this down too. No possible way of you guys getting there again. Let's take this out so that you guys can just get back in the house, please. One of them just went back through. I'm gonna have to grab him real quick. Sir, what are you doing? Where are you at? Okay, you don't need to be here. I'm gonna push you right back through. I don't know why you even went this way. Sir, you're being very difficult. There we go. I'm gonna get the boat over here. These guys are being very difficult. Hold up. Where are you at? I'm gonna get you guys in the boats. Alright, guys, we cannot take the same boat. Hold up, we're gonna do one at a time here. I'm gonna get you in a boat right here, sir, and then I'm gonna get in. We are so close to falling. We're right here on the edge, and let's go down. Let's be as safe as we can, and we're here. Ooh, I think this guy actually might be running right over to the opening of the staircase. Oh, this is perfect. Dude, I love this. Okay, so this was actually a little bit easier than I thought it would be. Let's get you into the boat so you don't leave. Okay, why are you not getting into the boat, sir? Sir, I just need to push you over here for... Thank you very much. Just stay there and stop breaking stuff. Villager number 2 is still up here. Let's do our best not to land in the water. Oh, let's be careful, and let's go this way, and there we go. We are doing great. Let's swim a little bit over here on the deep slate, and let's meet our friend. Luckily, I brought a bell down here already, so these villagers, I bet they will just auto... Okay, never mind. I thought he was going to go that way. Sir, get in the boat. So if we're going to reach the goal of the episode and transform this entire ancient city, what we got to do is find a nice place for the villager breeder, and I think this little square area right in the middle is actually perfect. Let's take out these deep slate blocks and meticulously replace them all with some grass blocks. We'll move the villagers in here and we'll get them breeding. And one Twitch stream later, we have these guys cooped up over on the side of a brand new villager breeder. We have a bunch of carrots that are growing right here right now. We have a nice wooden interior on the inside of the ceiling, and then on the outside, we're actually using a lot of mangrove and a lot of quartz pillars for the roof, as well as a little bit of a mixture of oak, jungle, and spruce up here for some windows. This was a really fun stream, though, because now we can actually take a step back and look at what the builds are going to start looking like in the deep dark down here. Like, this thing is just popping out. Everything else is so desolate. It's either deep slate, gravel, or skulk, and now we finally have a brand new building down here. And you know what? Let's get these guys loose. I'm gonna break your boat, and I'm gonna break your boat, and you guys are just gonna become some farmers. I'm gonna get in here with you. They don't want to do it. Let's break this. Let's put that right there, and come on, guys. There we go. Get in there. These guys are now in. They just need to take their composting jobs right here. We can actually take this warden statue out because this thing used to resemble a warden head. We left it in for just a little bit because I actually wanted to remake it out of quartz on the front side right here. We'll go down. This is where the baby villagers are gonna drop into. Come back around, and we have an even bigger warden head on the front now. Gotta put some flowers in here, I almost forgot to, so that at least they can have something nice to look at when they enter the world. And they're both farmers. Alright, you take some carrots, you take some carrots. Let's get to breeding, buddies. There's like 10 beds right below you guys, so this shouldn't really be an issue. It is possible these guys need a bell. The one all the way over here is a little bit too far away, possibly, so let's just put one right up here, and maybe that one's a lot closer. A cake down here and some carpet for the baby villagers to fall on, so they should be good to go. I hear them trading Okay, I see it happening. Let's go. Baby villager time. Thought I heard these guys trading some carrots, but they didn't do anything yet, so I have an idea. While we're waiting, let's replace all of the floor with a little bit of moss and maybe some grass here and there, but mostly moss, because it's super, super easy to spread. Look at this. It just spreads everywhere. We can keep on taking all the skulk out with our silk touch hoe here, but for the most part, this moss is only going to be affecting the natural blocks like the tuff and the deep slate. These cobbled deep slate structures, as well as these other deep slate structures like this hallway, these are also not going to be affected. Okay, this is already making the side of the building look way nicer. Okay, bone mealing, and there are shriekers here. This is not good. Let's creep over here. There's some wool over here, so I've obviously been here already, and there's multiple shriekers. Let's cover these guys up. Get this shrieker and sensor completely covered up here, and we'll just take you out. Then we can take the second one out, and we're good to go. And we get a new chest filled with a bunch of bones, books, bottles of enchanting, and some soul torches. It's kind of cool that they give you a really nice Fortune 3 diamond hoe also. Well, if these shriekers were here, that means there's probably going to be some more shriekers. I actually see a skulk catalyst right behind me. Okay, I see one shrieker, and I see two shriekers again. Let's see if we can take these guys out. Okay, well, there's actually some more loot up here, but I'm seeing 1, 2, and 3 and 4 shriekers, so okay, this is a little dangerous. So I think this guy's covered up enough. Let's take you, Okay, well, that was bad. Not a good idea. Let's hop down here. I, for some reason, thought I covered that one up, and it's gonna shriek again. Please don't shriek again. Well, guys, that's our third strike. We really gotta be careful, dude. I think we're in the clear. I can see the villager breeder out there. I think we actually explored pretty much everything. That might be the last 2 shriekers. So let's hop down here on the wool. Let's see what's in the chest, and ooh, not bad. And in the other one, we got ourselves another cat disc. But most importantly, we got ourselves a skeleton skull right here. Alright, not good. All of my wool is burning. Let's break this so it doesn't spread. Get out of here. Please get... Does the skulk burn? Oh god, the skulk is burning too. Wait, stop. Oh, now I'm burning. Well, I should have seen that coming. I was just so worried about the Shriekers, I completely forgot that wool burns in lava. Now I feel like with all of the Shriekers, or I guess most of the Shriekers, there might be a couple hidden ones, but I feel like with most of them gone, we can probably start moving some of the farm animals down here. I gotta get some chickens, we gotta get some cows, some pigs. I forgot we're in the mesa, so when the grass forms over this moss, it's kind of yellow. It does add a little bit of extra color down here. It's kind of nice. That way not everything down here is one shade of green. I think as we get closer to the door, we can start to think about, you know what? Yeah, let's bring some of these animals down here before we start bone mealing literally everywhere in this place. I think first things first, let's go back and actually just get some chicken eggs so we can move some chickens here. This is going to give me the opportunity to show you guys the brand new updated interior of the Nether Hub that we worked on a recent YouTube stream. And thank you guys for showing up to that if you did. I appreciate y'all. But on this, we have deep slate tile walls, diorite, and a combination of the wart stem and the crimson stem so that we can differentiate between the entrances. We have a lot of builds out here now, and we have a lot of destinations to get to via the Nether Hub, so it's going to be nice to be able to tell where exactly we're going. I'm also just stoked at the fact we have something nice to look at while we're in the Nether Hub. Fly over to the chicken coop real fast and grab a couple of stacks of eggs. Thank you very much, I appreciate that, guys. You keep doing you, buddy. It's kind of strange to see these guys here. I oftentimes replace them because the ocelots spawn in this jungle biome right inside of the chicken coop and take them all out, but these guys are still going. I really hope I'm not throwing the chickens down here prematurely. This could be a huge mistake because they could just be setting off some Shriekers at a later time, but let's actually, or we could just set them in the staircase and then let them out after we want to. I'm loving this. We're going to use this as a temporary chicken coop on this staircase here, and we're going to double check as we're going around, getting the moss all bone mealed up. We're going to make sure that there's no more Shriekers. Get all the skulk out over here as well. It's starting to get dark back here. In order to make everything even, I've actually just been replacing the skulk with some grass. That way it actually looks pretty smooth alongside this moss up here. And that way when we bone meal the moss, it doesn't start going down on this other level. More bone meal here, more bone meal here. Thank you very much. I do want to place torches on the moss, but I am going to have to water bucket it, so let's do that first, and then we'll get some torches down, because this place is starting to get pretty dark here. We'll place you right there, and you right there. More skulk. The skulk will be mine. I'm really enjoying this half grass and half moss blend down here. Little deep slate pockets. We'll just hit them with this moss real quick, like that, and that one's almost gone. We're good to go. This place is starting to get completely covered up. We have about maybe 80% done. Ouch. Let's go this way here. Yeah, I'd say about 80% done. We haven't got this all the way back here. Oh, there's a catalyst all the way up there. Run over and grab that real quick. I guess that makes sense as to why I didn't place any torches up here yet. We have been down here for a couple of hours now, almost to the end of this hallway right here. We're so close. We are out of bone meal. Let's fly back, and actually, let's check on that villager breeder and see what's up. I see a third villager in here. We have 1, 2, and 3, but that means that the baby villager did not fall through here. No big deal. We'll break in through the side. Let's go in here. I'm gonna break this trapdoor right here, and okay, hold on. He's right here. Let's get you pushed down. The one guy that's not a yes, perfect. Close that back up, and oh, we have an iron golem. That's awesome. I think that officially means we've started a village down here. Let's go. Whoa, I turned around and there's another one right here. What's happening? These guys are spawning really quick. I really hope we got all the Shriekers out of here. Let's open this gate and let this guy out, and we now have our first free-roaming villager. Actually, what I'm thinking is we could probably take out this fence gate altogether. This guy's exploring everything already. It's looking good back here, huh? I don't really have any work blocks for the villagers yet, so yeah, alright, so he'll be the mason. I'm gonna trade with this guy real quick to lock him in. Thank you very much, sir. And I'm noticing that I picked up some beetroot seeds, which is kind of strange, because I only planted carrots down here, and now there's beetroots. Why must you replace my carrots? All the extra stuff that we've been collecting. We have a lot of skulk in here, but we've just been putting it into the shulker boxes so far. And in this shulker box right here, we have all of the villager professions that are possibly able to come down here. There's 13 of them total, and I'm just going to place them right here so that the villagers, when they come out, they have something to do immediately. I thought I just heard another baby villager, and he's right here. So right now I'm actually thinking the transformation of the entire ancient city is an enormous task, and it's going to take us a long time. So first things first, I think what we need to do is set another goal, and that is to just create a whole village down here first before we start revamping everything else. Because there is a lot of room down here. There's even room for more villages than just this one. Iron golems have made themselves at home right here, but I think I'm going to turn this into a mason hall. While we're waiting on these guys to breed up more villagers, we can always make the builds look nice. Let's hop over here out of the way of the iron golems, and let's get some oak logs this time for the frame. Once the frame is done, we'll strip all the wood up here. Let's take down these cobbled deep slate walls real quick. I kind of want to get them replaced with some quartz. I have quartz pillars and smooth quartz. But actually, wait, let's use the quartz bricks instead. These are going to look nice. Not too bad. I think quartz bricks it is. Let's use some stone up here for a basic roof structure. Let's get some more stairs over here. And I actually physically can't right now because of the skulk above me. Let's actually just take this. I don't have my hoe with me right now, so let's just take this out. In fact, this whole pillar right here just doesn't belong, and I feel like it has to go. Getting this bottom part bone mealed up is actually going to be no problem. But this top part up here, this part definitely needs some skulk taken out. This pillar's been taken out. We have a nice open space. We do have a little bit more deep slate up here that we still need to take out as well. A lot of this is just hanging right over the villager breeder, not so much over the mason trading hall anymore. Now that I'm up here, though, I am realizing I did not put any flowers on the roof. Let's fly down. I actually have some torch flowers with me. Get a torch flower next to here. We're using rooted dirt for the roof. I've actually never done that before, but it's nice to get to use new blocks for the roof. Not looking too shabby. I'm really liking this build. And actually, while we were working on the exterior here, let's get these plants up. The villager breeder was going crazy. I think we have all 13 villager jobs taken up now. Got the stone cutter. Let's see. Let's just put it right in the middle of the room. Small amount of interior decorating never hurt nobody. We got to get a little bit of light, little bit of spruce in here. I think 6 lanterns in here should do, and we're all lit up. Some nice flowers on the side. What is this guy doing all the way down here? Sir, why are you over here in this watchtower? Must have climbed right up this ladder. Sir, what are you doing up here? I'm actually liking this tower a lot. We could just build right onto this and bring a job block up there for him. Iron golems seem to be checking out the tunnels. We got to change these tunnels up too. And I see a cat. Come here, buddy. Be my friend, please. I'm just gonna run after you until you become my friend. Eat the salmon. Yeah, okay, perfect. We have one cat down here. Fly back over the tower. I think I'm gonna make this guy my Fletcher, and boom, you are now the Fletcher. I like how we have a designated spot for this guy up here now. I feel like we should just start designating some more spots for the other jobs. Take the cauldron and move it over by this cat right here so that the leather workers can have this little tower. I'm going to take the smoker and put it in the middle of this field. We'll get the butcher a nice little starter house over here. I'm going to put the lectern right over here so we can dedicate this tower to the librarians. With about half of the job blocks with a designated position, I think this town is actually starting to take a little bit more shape. The one thing that is separating the entrance from this little village, though, is this deep slate tunnel. They're all filled up with these various deep slate blocks and a lot of this gray wool that we're going to have to take out and replace. For the most part, these deep slate pillars, I'm just going to start replacing them with the spruce logs and get the rest of this replaced with some stone. It already has so much more life with just the spruce logs alone. And actually, I just heard a cat. Ooh, there's the cat. Where's my salmon? Right here. Please get away from the lava, dude. Why do you got to do this? Dude, just get away from the lava. Stop freaking out. Eat the salmon. I'm going to go around here. Maybe away from the lava is a little bit of a better way. Hey, eat the salmon, buddy. Eat the... Yeah! We now have 2 cats down here. Working with stone in the ancient city is actually kind of nice. It looks like it adds a lot of depth to all the builds. Cracked deep slate bricks look so cool. I like these a lot. I'm gonna start using these a little bit more. I'm gonna get them replaced for now, though, with some chiseled stone bricks. I don't think I'm ever gonna have to mine for deep slate ever again after this. I was trying out different colored carpet on the floor. I don't think it's gonna work, though. I really do think that the oak wood is gonna be the only way to do it. It's gonna make the stone pop. It's gonna make the spruce wood pop, too. And adding some brick along the sides is really gonna make these colors pop as well. Get some andesite under those. Get some spruce stairs on the bottom of each of the logs. We'll use some end rods down by the ground, and do I have lanterns on me? I do. We'll use some lanterns up top hanging from the bricks. Go around the corner, we'll place some end rods on the backside, and by the way, we are the proud owner of 3 cats down in the deep dark biome now. Bing, bang, boom, and bop. While I'm looking up, it's got me thinking, I kind of want to leave the skulk on the ceiling. It does have a nice starry night effect up there. The middle part of the tunnel here used to be separated by a giant solid line of deep slate, but not any longer. I think we're just going to actually cover it up by some glass so we can see on both sides. We're going to give these tunnels a more open concept. Get some lanterns every now and then in here for just a little bit more light. The stairway over here that's next to the entrance, actually need to complete this little overhang right here to connect these brick stairs. These things make so much noise. Now for some minor decorations up top, let's get some andesite walls on these chiseled blocks. The second level wasn't really getting used for anything, so I think maybe some awnings up here would be cool too. I'm getting very much burnt right now. Let's get the pain and the noise out of here. This is looking a lot more official already. Let's get some lanterns up here on every other one. The entire time I've been down here, I've just been thinking, I am so happy that nothing is able to spawn down here. It's making the building process so much easier. Ooh, the tunnels are looking good now. Okay, so I feel like we need to get some paths going in between the tunnels and these houses. Now that we have 2 houses on this side and we have a brand new house over here that we did on a brand new YouTube stream. We got more iron golems popping up on this side and more in the tunnels. But this right here is a basic starter house design I've been putting in my worlds. It has everything that the villagers need to get started. Oh, yeah, there's actually one sleeping in here right now. As the villager breeding continues, there's probably going to be more and more that need jobs, so I'm going to start making some random houses on the side as well. This guy's stuck, but sir, you got to get yourself unstuck. I can't do it for you. As you can see, we did start with a little bit of the cobblestone slabs, but we're going to make this a lot bigger. Let's go ahead and replace all of this moss with some grass. If we had dirt, we could use dirt, but the grass will have to do for now. We can actually just change this into the pathways, and then anything that we don't want to be a pathway, I'm going to turn into some oak slabs or some spruce slabs. Then we'll have to repeat that process over by these houses and get everything else connected. Don't worry, guys, you will have roads soon enough. And slab up the pathways back here. We have the Fletcher Tower now all nice and cozy. Don't really have a good way of getting up there yet, so we can run around the back of the place that I haven't really worked into the village yet. In due time, the ancient city will be completely transformed, but getting all the way over here has taken a lot more time than I thought it would. This is my first time using mangrove trapdoors as a wall, and I'm going to do this a lot more now. I'm really loving that. Let's say what up to Fletch real quick. What's going on, dude? This is now a fully operational watchtower, so you need to keep us safe, buddy. That's your only job. Let's hop over to this tower here and complete the stairs around the glowstone tower. Transforming this guy shouldn't be too bad. Let's take out the rest of this skulk, and I think this deep slate we're going to replace with some stone bricks. Also, some spruce log towers for the structuring should work. Alright, and so instead of the stone, we actually use the diorite pillars, and we use the quartz pillars right outside of the spruce. I think these colors coordinate just a little bit better. The stone was clashing a little bit, so I decided to go with the white of the diorite. I think it goes a lot better with the smooth white color of these quartz pillars. Some spruce fence gates in here never hurt nobody. We'll get some up top. Get some amethyst clusters on the outside for some color. It's been really nice actually searching for blocks to use that are not deep slate. It's making the builds look a little bit more unique down here. We'll go ahead and put some cherry leaves on the top floor. Also, just one more layer of these quartz slabs to take out. Also, it looks like I forgot to replace some of this deep slate right here. Get these quartz bricks replaced here, and actually at the very top it is a little bit dim. Get the diorite walls hooked up, and a little bit of end rod action at the very top just so we can have a little bit of light. Drop down to the bottom, we can get some cherry leaves up here. Boom and bop. And of course we can't forget the wall to fence to chain to end rod action on the bottom. Let's get all these stairs out of the way here, and get them replaced with the quartz stairs. We're going to use some cherry trapdoors as a means of walls. The towers are not looking too bad. I think it's missing a little bit of light up by the top cherry leaves, though. The librarian villager is up here making himself at home somewhere. He has a bed, he has his little lectern. Kind of a difficult angle to reach. Let's get from this side, and actually I like that a lot. Everything's starting to come together. We have 4 houses, we have the tunnels built up, we have this little watchtower over here, we have 2 quartz towers. These pillars right here are standing out as the next thing that I think I need to replace. I like the pattern here. We just have regular deep slate tile stairs, the chiseled deep slate blocks, and the polished deep slate. I feel like we could go with a similar pattern, but with completely different blocks. Let's start taking these out one by one. This one will start off a little bit easier. We'll use all the stone brick variants. Or maybe brick towers would look a lot better. Actually, I lied. The quartz is the best replacement. We have the chiseled blocks, the bricks going up into the stairs, into the regular quartz blocks, and the pillars. All of them combined, they do make a great replacement. And if we walk back here on the chiseled stone blocks and the oak bridges, we can see all of the other ones. These are actually a nice city wall of some sorts for the current version of what the town is. Actually, ooh, there's a missing lantern all the way back here. Guys, I'm telling you right now, you can never have too many lanterns. This pillar in particular was a little weird though, because it backs up right into this tunnel, and actually, oh, hold up, I did not finish this. Let's get some glass in here too. Boom, 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 boom. Now that's done. What's up, dude? How you doing in there? Iron golems are actually making their way all the way back in between the pillars. And while we're in the tunnel, I believe there's some more ferns. Yep, right here that we did not place. The ferns are always going to make the tunnels look a little bit more nice. And while we're down here, we can show you the nice cat collection that we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cats already. This is crazy. These cats are eagerly waiting for me to finish this pond that I said I was going to start. I put a nice little barrier around where I think a pond should go, and all of the water for the pond is going to be sourced from this natural little waterfall. I'm actually going to put a torch up here just in case I end up wanting to make this look a little nicer. This waterfall gives you a great vantage point of the town currently, though. I think, yeah, this pond is the one thing that's missing. There's just this giant empty field right here. Normally all my ponds have stone and dirt at the bottom, but I think it would actually be really interesting if we left it all moss. For instance, if we took all of this deep slate out right here and then just went down a level with the moss and then went down another level right here, put even more moss on the third level, maybe a fourth level, this could look really nice and cozy. Luckily, I brought 2 water buckets so I can start myself a little water source. Glad we brought this shulker down. It's filled up with all the coral, all of the bone meal, and pickles that we're going to need to get this thing finished. Begone, moss, we must make a pond. A little bit of amethyst down here, but mostly coral down here on the floor. Just a little bit of lily pad action on the top, and we'll slap some sea pickles down on the bottom. And just like that, with one YouTube stream later, we have a brand new pond. This thing is looking great. Nice and cozy. We have our mangrove boat, our little raft over there. On the outside here, we're going to have the cattails hanging on the corners with some cherry leaves and some cherry bushes. We hop across the lily pads, we can take a look at the well that's sourcing the water right from the pond. And if we hop back over to the other side, we can see the water tower that... And I'm stuck. Hold on. We can see the water tower that actually holds more of the water for the rest of the town, and the cauldron down here for the leatherworker. As we started digging along the ceiling, I noticed the walls were getting a little dark, so we spammed glowberries pretty much everywhere so that the corners could start to look a little bit more brighter. Speaking of making things brighter, let's add some jack-o'-lanterns around town. We'll get one in between the tunnel system and the starter house. Actually, you know what? We'll get a few of them. We'll go one over here, and we'll put one over here as well. Slap one on the corner, and you know what? We could actually slap one right here and right here. I think I just stole the fern from that clay pot. I'm not sure why I did that. Right here is obviously the corner of the town. There is a tunnel system that's still made out of deep slate. I'm just lighting it up very slowly. I hear a baby villager behind me that may have made himself right at... What's up, dude? Made himself right at home in the brand new Beacon Tower house. But I'm going to start using a lot more natural lighting systems back here just so that we can start making it a little bit easier to expand. Dude, there are baby villagers all over. There's like 3 in the back of the village over here. They're trying to tell me where to put these jack-o'-lanterns. Okay, buds, I'll get one right back here too. Another classic way of lighting up the town is obviously the red mushroom lamp. We got to get a lot of these in here. Other than the jack-o'-lantern sea pickle mixture, these are my favorite lighting source in the game. And we are coating this corner with more lighting. We were using a bunch of torches, but these mushrooms look a lot better, so I'm going to keep using them. Slap one more up right about here to light that little area up. And I have one more bell that I want to bring in for a third one. Maybe just one more village. We'll get about 10 to 15 more villagers down here. They're all very spread out now that I have beds all over the place. They're upstairs, downstairs, all over in the houses. So I have some bread in here, right here actually. And let's just start throwing these right on top of them. Sir, you don't even look comfy. You're technically not even in the bed here. How about just take some bread? You take some bread. Oh, wow, everybody just woke up. That was weird. And you over here, sir, that's trying to walk away right now, you take some bread. And you two up here on the bear. Actually, they're just everybody over here just take some bread. Well, that was really fast. That's kind of insane. We have beds all over. You know what? Everybody just keep taking the bread right here, right now. These baby villagers are popping out quick, man. Quick, sir, take the bread. You look hungry. Looking at the village from this corner over here is absolutely insane. We've been digging out just a little bit of the wall. We had a lot of cobblestone up here because the lava and the water met on a long play that we made. But now we have plenty of space to be able to perch up here and look at the village from up top. We have a lot of these tall flowers around the pond down there, but not around the houses and towers that we had built and refurbished. So let's actually move away from this pond real quick. The pond, for the most part, is done, except for maybe a rose bush right here and a lilac right there. But I think we just need to go in between these houses and start spamming some tall flowers. Pitcher plants everywhere, never hurt nobody. There's 4 baby villagers right here. What is going on? Okay, this village is just turning into a daycare down here. Lilacs back here, and it looks like even more baby villagers. Let's go. For now, a lot of these tall flowers do look great, but the 2 most colorful and my favorite of the small flowers are going to be these torch flowers and then the blue orchids. So let's start spamming these around everywhere too. I think the cats are going to like some more blue orchids back here. We got all the flowers, all the mushrooms, a lot of the jack-o'-lanterns in, and it's looking very colorful, especially with the glowberries in the background and these twisted vines going all the way up. But something else that can go vertical and that's in my hand right now are some bamboo. And actually, let's just get this going up just a little bit. We'll start spamming some bamboo down here as well. While we're waiting for the bamboo to grow, I do have some stones that I just kind of want to place around town. We can place them on the grass. We can place them on the stone blocks on the pathway too. It's always about the minor details. Hold up, can't forget to put a pufferfish in here. My bad, dude. Very disrespectful of me to forget about the pufferfish. Let's go ahead and get some of these amethyst clusters here on the ground right next to all of these stones. Well, all these guys are stuck. This is kind of weird, so let's just break this trapdoor and all of these. Maybe they'll just jump down. Okay, you know what? We can't have nice things here. Let's just... And this guy's stuck again. Let's break all of these trapdoors on the first floor just need to go. Apparently these guys can't handle any trapdoors. Still looks good though, and I guess if it makes the villagers happy, then I'm happy. Now, other than just getting some trees on the ground, I feel like we just gotta get some random melons here and there. I'm gonna get some note blocks here and there as well, just for some decorations. We'll put some stone cutters here and there on top of them. Get some grindstones around town, and we'll just put some candles right on top of those. This episode has been so hectic. I usually just do one structure per episode, but this episode has been an entire village, taking up way more time than I originally thought it would. More villagers. Oh my god, it's a party over here. What's going on? Okay, we have a lot of foliage done. We'll get the trees in a little bit, but first I feel like since we have all these baby villagers, it's only right to get all of the other animals in. Let's go see if those chickens are on the other side of the gate. All right, buds, gather around. Follow me downstairs. Follow me, please, before any villagers decide to come in here. And you're good. Let's close those up. Okay, we officially have chickens that are about to just start roaming right now. Not gonna hold any seeds. These guys are just gonna go roam around looking for some more. And you know what? Let's just throw some eggs around town. Actually, wait, I see some skulk all the way up there that I didn't even take out. Let's head up there real quick. Looks like there's this section right here and a whole other section behind me. This actually shows you where the roof used to be. It used to lie right down here, but we raised it up about 5 blocks. I'm glad I actually went up here because I'm noticing that there's some birch buttons that I forgot to put on that roof. Let's get all the skulk off the sidewalk. Grab the skulk from this roof, place the birch buttons down. I can't believe I almost forgot these. The last 2 right here. Okay, let's go up. Let's get some sheep, some pigs, and some cows down in here. Some of these guys are chilling right at the nether hub. Actually, we have some cows. There we are. What's up, cows? How you doing? Get over here. Actually, I have some wheat. You guys come with me this way. Slowly but surely, we will make it to your new home. Approaching the portal, and oh yeah, we're right here. Okay, come on, guys. Just a little bit further. You guys come in this way. Actually, let's just push you first. 1 sheep went through, and that's the last one. Okay, perfect. Okay, single file, please. Let's move the door. Follow me, guys. Come on. All right, first guy right here. I'm gonna get you in the boat, and then we are gonna head right down into the pond. Should be no problem landing right about here. This is absolutely perfect. Why does everything have to get on top of the house? Hold up, I'm gonna break these so you guys can't be here physically anymore. We have our next victim. Let's fly all the way down. Maybe we can land on the path. Oh, yes, we can. We have our first sheep, we have our second sheep, and we now have our third sheep right here once they make a baby. You can have some wheat, guy. There you go. Cow number 1, we're about to fly down. Oh, yeah. Put the bamboo door back up, and we will now be able to take cow number 2 down. And away we go! No, what? How did that happen? I swear I did not know that you could do that. This guy down, and you down. There you go, sir. Are you kidding me, dude? That was how did the cow just die falling from there? That's like 3 blocks. Both cows just died. I do promise none of that was on purpose. I don't know how that happened. You know what? What we're gonna do, let's go back home and let's bring a puppy down here because puppies aren't gonna disappear on us. Let's head over to Puppy Island and pick one of these brave souls to come down to the ancient city with us. You right here, sir, you're looking great. I actually have the perfect name for you. So this pup's name is The Man, and actually he's gonna have a cyan color. Looking good, dude. Let's see if I fly all the way over here. Will the man follow me over? He will. Let's go. Come with me, dude. You can teleport all you want, but just stay in the glass walls. I'm in the raft with the man, and I'm not gonna land on that well again. I'm gonna try my best to just land in this pond, and then... Okay, we're good. That is perfect. Couple lily pads broken, no harm done. Let's break the raft, and we now have a puppy. Let's go ahead and get him onto dry land. And you know what, dude? You should sit right here in between these 2 pressure plates, right on top of this frog light. Get right in the middle, and there you go, front and center. You guys, I really do want to thank you for watching this episode. This took a lot longer to build than I thought it was going to. There's at least like 20 to 30 villagers down here. We have like 50 chickens. We have pigs. We have sheep. We got to get those cows back down here. We're not going to talk about what happened to the first cows. We have a beautiful pond down here with a bunch of tropical fish, some cod. We have a nice puffer fish in here now. Chickens are even loving the pond over here. They're polluting the pool with their eggs. Iron golems are in here taking a bath. We have a nice, lush, lively village down here. Only thing left to do is to spruce up the rest of the ancient city, which happens to be probably about like 70% of the rest of the structures. Look at all this back here. This is all, oh, these are all sensors actually. A jump up and down. Yep, these are all sensors, and that's a catalyst right there. There's a bunch of lava above me. Well, this part's gonna be fun. We're saving all this for the next episode, though. This giant portal right here's got to get revamped. All of this area out here still has to be revamped. The entire transformation of the rest of the ancient city is going to be next episode, but for now, it was really nice to work on getting the initial village here. And thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Thank you to all the new YouTube members, all of the Twitch subscribers, and all of the Patreon supporters. Guys, take care of yourselves, and I will see you on the next episode. Bye!